It's new machine day. I'm super excited. Is here. I'm exhausted. It has been a really long day entering the machine from outside to here to removing the pallet underneath. You see everything is reorganized and brand new. Hi everybody, super happy to be back here in the workshop and finally show you the new organization of this tiny space that is where we make all the winders and armatures for kinetic armatures. And as you may know, we had to make some space for the new baby, that it's a CNC lathe that will help us make better and faster the products that you enjoy, and I enjoy so much designing to make a little bit easier the insane work of stop motion animation. So now we've got the milling machine in one side and the lathe in the other. That way I can operate both at the same time and be quite fast controlling both. Some storage of materials here, the tools of the milling machine next to the milling machine. In this side we keep the manual milling machine and its tools here, and we moved the tiny lathe in here. So we've got lathe, mill, lathe and small lathe. And the great thing now is that we've got this large table and we assemble many things here, and I have got this space for designing and making parts here. And in the middle, the table that I did with my father, now it's thinner, but that way we can move around. So if we are working in the milling machine, we can have some parts here. If we are in the other side, we can have things here and here. We still have storage in this side and in here. Open, we have different toolings for different operations. All the screws. Something incredible, this machine has keys. That's my first CNC lathe and I really have no idea on how to control the machine. I mean, a lot of those buttons here or controls, I have no idea on how to make them work. there's some symbols that I can recognize. So for example, this one says clamp, so that's obvious. It opens and closes the spindle. That's for the coolant, so the liquid on here. But those, for example, I don't know exactly what they mean. I've checked the manual many times, but it's really short and there is no clue on some of the buttons. In here, same. There are. Let's go to the beginning. That's the same. There are many things that I still don't know how to make it work properly. So it will take time, I imagine. So from the beginning, I've got two big challenges that I have to solve to make this machine run and make good parts. So the first one is that I need to code every single program that I run here. I mean, you have to script G code with all the operations in something that it's like, let me show you. Lines of code like this. Every single thing of those means something, like M0 it's optional stop. Till now I've used a software that it's called Fusion 360. That this software, you draw the part and it makes the code for you, and you have to check some things and you can edit the code, but I didn't need to know everything. So till now I used that on the milling machine, and yeah, I'm learning how to program that. Second thing is that all the tools in here has to be set up super accurate, center with the spindle. So this has to be centered perfectly to the spindle. Take a look how fast it goes. A common question you might have is the difference between a CNC mill and a CNC lathe. That is what I'm showing in this video. So both are machines that subtract material. So you start from a block or a piece of metal, and you bite this metal with different kind of tools till you get the part that you desire. So that's the same process. The difference between the mill and the lathe is that in a mill, the thing that spins is the tool, and your part it's held in a vise. So it works like so. Normally the parts that you make in a mill are more square shaped, and in a lathe the part that spins it's your part, and what it's static it's your tool. So your part spins, your tool is static, and you normally make rounded parts and they are normally symmetrical, so like this. Now that you know that, I've been working on this machine for almost 2 months now. I'm quite more confident making the parts and programming everything and setting the tools and everything. So mainly I've been making this kind of parts where I can control really accurate this diameter and then silver solder bolts onto this. And that way I can make rigs or armatures quite fast and accurate. I'm super happy with the machine. I think that we took the right decision, taking a machine more in the professional side than in the beginner or easier to learn machine. That way we have a more rigid or strong machine, more capable, that will give us more options in the future. So I will link down below the factory where I bought this machine. That's it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. The goal behind Kinetic Armatures is to keep improving every day our products, because we are also using those products to make our films. So that's what we try to do, try to make it better and better over the time, and try to make all our customers happy. And yeah, that's what we do. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one, and yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you. Bye.